Before I continue, there's something I'd like to say. It's about Griffith. I think that... Oh, hi Guts with your big sword. I think that from the very beginning, Miura was trying to make it clear that you can't really define someone as solely good or solely evil. So when it comes to someone like Griffith, it's really just a question of who you ask. That he's basically a hero to some and a nightmare to others, but they're not necessarily blind. Like, you can acknowledge someone as a hero, but still admit that yes, they've done bad things. But even then, like, some of the bad things, this still has juice in it. My tank, I was looking at my DCT tank. Sorry, my vape tank. But anyway, like, he's basically trying to say that it's just not black and white. Like, good people can do bad things and bad people can do good things. And I think that's mostly true in the Golden Age. Beyond that, I can't really say because I haven't seen it yet. Like I said before, I know what happens, but I haven't actually seen it. But he's just trying to say that you see people how you want to see them. And in some cases it is a well-rounded vision, but in other cases it's blind, whether willfully or not. Anyway, hi Guts, and oh hello, big hand with the bayonet. In this world, is the destiny of mankind controlled by some transcendental entity or law? Is it like the hand of God hovering above? Nah. At least it is true that man has no control even over his own will. That sounds like bullshit to me. But, I think if it's like that doesn't that just render everything meaningless? Oh, look at this big-ass fucking sword. Man takes up the sword in order to shield the small wound in his heart, sustained in a far-off time beyond remembrance. What? What is this gook? Man wields the sword so that he may die smiling in some far-off time beyond perception. Okay. The fuck? The fuck's that mean? Boo! I don't know. But yeah, and this... What the hell is this? Oh my god, that's Zod. But anyway, this colors, it looks like Guts, like, years later. Oh. Well, okay, whatever this means. And hi, Zod. I first saw you in the anime. So you see a whole bunch of people walking with their fish shields. What the fuck? Flags, lions, tigers, and bears, and Denmark flag. That does look like it. Yeah, it kind of does. And ugly people with ugly helms. They all look stupid. And here's yet another spread of fucking chaos on the battlefield. I hope if there's ever a Berserk live action that Miguel Sapochnik directs it. Please. So, the war has gone on for 100 years between England and France. Because, Edward III thought that he should be the next king of France, and France disagreed because they balked at the idea of being ruled by an Englishman. Never mind, of course, that the Normans conquered England in 1066, and the Anglo-Saxons weren't very happy with a Norman ruler, but that's different somehow, isn't it? This is the French didn't really want Edward III ruling for whatever reason. That's how the war started. 100 fucking years. And I think France won it, so there. I'm pretty sure they did. I'm too lazy to look it up. Yeah, it did in fact end with a French victory, so too bad. So anyway, we got cannon. What the hell is that? Lions, tigers, and bears. Wait, oh my god, someone just ate a sword. It just went right through him. Like, oh my god. Like, eat that. I don't know if that's a spear or a sword, but somebody's eating it. Oh, impaled. And then a bunch of guys in... What the hell kind of helms are these? They look like Princess Leia rolls. They do. Like, they look like Princess Leia rolls. But anyway, onward, trampled them down, yeah, cavalry, and then this guy in some really hideous fucking mask. Oh, this is the Black Ram Iron Lance Heavy Cavalry. Yeah, I noticed. Holy shit. Yeah, those are kind of hard to deal with. Yeah, whoa. Okay. Kill them, crush them, do whatever. Am I even seeing this right? I am in the right place, right? I am. Who's this guy? Is that the King of Midland? I can't tell. Oh, look at this asshole, like, above and watching. How about you be like Richard III and go fight? Oh, no. Well, I guess that would be bad form. Whatever. It says, what a disaster to think that a mere 3,000 horsemen could confound us so... excuse me, but that's a lot of horsemen, dude. I think the king is thinking this is a disaster. God, he looks so terrified. And they're wondering what the generals are doing. Probably in their tents eating. Yeah, sustaining losses. Our head be in danger, oh god. As anyone will do. Anyone, says this terrified, sweating king of Midland. I'm assuming... Jesus, he looks so nervous. Is there no one at Midland who can stop these black devils of Tudor? Oh, black devils, huh? Yeah, it's tempting to see your enemies as evil. Easy too. That's how you justify killing them. Onward, onward, and then we have, guts. Someone is riding towards him, and then he's gonna take him on. Oh, like what? One nonsense. One horseman against the Black Ram Iron Lance Heavy Cavalry. And they're gonna mow him down like grass, and, well, obviously they don't. They don't! Oh my god, because Guts cuts this guy in half. This guy is wearing heavy armor on a horse, and Guts cuts him in half, then throws the body onto all of these... Holy shit, they're just chaos. Oh my god, that will throw off anybody. Wow. He just slices him right in half. Wow. And then slices this guy's head in half. And they're just in complete disarray. They're getting cut up. It says, don't break rank. He's only one rider. Surround him. Don't let him. Yeah. $5 says they'll be attacked from behind. Calling it now. Surrounded. And then, oh, your majesty, look. And I called it. Here comes the Band of the Hawk. Yeah, just as I thought. It's another 2-page spread. The Band of the Hawk. Actually, I think it should be Falcon, but it's been known as Hawk for so long. But oh no, the White Falcon, the Grim Reapers of the battlefield. Oh no, be scared. Be very scared, you babies. And then he is also slicing people. He might not be chopping off limbs, but he's slicing you to pieces. Like, he just knows exactly where to strike. He's good at that. Retreat. Yeah, retreat. Oh. And then there he is, all smug, like, see my Bobby. Yeah, your Bobby did all that. Nice trap. And then, Griffith gives him a thumbs up, and Guts is all bloody, like, whatever. So they ride in, and everybody's happy. Captain Guts, he's so great, and that was so cool, like, the star of this... Well, yeah, I have to admit, like, that was bold as hell. Just alone, like, with all that heavy cavalry, Jesus Christ. Like, that, very good. Yeah, okay. This is... And Raiders, the Hawks Raiders. Yeah, they like him a lot. Like, that's our boss, right? So sorry about that, you guys. I went and charged out there by myself. Oh, yeah. That's the thing about Guts, and I think that's what kind of holds him back from being an actual leader. I do agree with the sentiment that he just tends to go rogue, which might be fine if you're just kind of doing whatever you want, like you're not leading or following. But for a leader, that's actually not a good thing to do. But yeah, that's why Casca is not too pleased. So they're all gonna have a drink. Oh, they're gonna brag about him. Good grief. And Casca is just up there like, you're kidding, right? Oh, uh-oh. Unit commander, we need to talk. Oh dear. Okay, yeah, she's here. Okay. Oh, they're gonna fight again. Those two are famous for being at each other's throats ever since Captain Guts joined Band of the Hawk 3 years ago. Okay, so at this point, Guts would be 18. And Griffith, I believe, would be 21. And Casca about 19. I peg Guts as the youngest. Oh, anyway. How he rode off on his own. Oh dear. So I'm guessing he did some, like, Griffith simply planned around Guts. And, well, duh. Anyway. Oh dear. Yeah, she's not thrilled. Says, your job was to lead your unit alongside mine to provide flank support and containment for the main body's charge into the enemy. And yeah, she has him by the throat. And see, that's just not how Guts is. Like, he's rogue, and don't expect him to be that much of a team player, because he's not. Never have. So you kind of have to work around him. Like, he's not going to work around you. Fuck you. He's not going to do... You have to conform to him. And Griffith is clearly willing to do that, but Casca is against that. Yeah, she's kind of again. And then she's... Yeah, broke away and then charged. It's like, were you trying to be a hero or something? No, it's just what Guts does. It says, you might have gotten lucky and done well, but your selfish behavior could have exposed the entire Band of the Hawk to danger. You should try remembering your place. Now, who said that? Was that... I don't know who said that. Was that Guts or Yeah, but Guts doesn't give a shit about place. He just chooses whatever place he wants when it suits him. Yeah, he's not gonna be like a chess piece. He's just not like that. And some people will in fact resent it. But I think he is remembering his place. It's on the battlefield. And that it's sort of like the Dovahkiin in Skyrim, where the leaders there admit that you serve best when you're basically free to do whatever you want. Yeah, they admit that, and that's how Guts is. Anyway, sorry about that, I'll be careful from now. Yeah, bullshit. Like, sorry, not sorry. It says, and Casca knows that. It says, you always say that, they're just words. And then you do the same. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, sorry, not sorry. She says he hasn't changed. Says ever since that time you went off on Griffith, you're satisfied as long as you just get to cross swords with the enemy. That is very true. Like, you don't think about your comrades one bit. Mad dog. Well, I think he does. It's just he still just does whatever he wants because guts. It's just oh, and he actually grabs her. Oh, so say it again. Say that one more time. Oh my. Oh, uh-oh. Yeah, he wasn't happy to be called a mad dog. Mad doggy. And then Griffith breaks them up. Like, that's enough, you two. And yeah, that's Griffith. And he says, I'll have a talk with Guts. Aw, I'm sure you will. Yeah, uh-huh. And then she walks off. She just really resents him. You're too soft on him, Griffith. And that's, yeah, she kind of calls him on that. I don't know about that. I think it's more like he just sees Guts for who he is and accepts it. Oh my god. And he's willing to work around that. Yeah, like other people. Well, as you can see, some don't appreciate that. That must really stink, Casca, says Corcus. He's Griffith's favorite after all. Let's face it, arguing with him just makes you look bad. Well, I don't know about that. I think she definitely has every right to call out Guts. I mean, she actually outranks him. So, yeah, she has that right. Like, what do you say? I'm there if you ever want to off him. The shit, Corcus! Man, you're a piece of shit. She's even a... Oh, she steps on his foot. Yeah, she doesn't want him dead. Ah ha ha, Corcus falls. Sorry, not. Yeah, she doesn't want Guts dead. It's just because she knows he's really valuable. Like, she just, it's just, she's clearly more like team type. Like, this is a team and you act like one, and Guts just doesn't really fit with that. Oh, Griffith's all like, phew. Like, you two really don't get along. Not really. It's been 3 years already. Says, I think about them. Oh, Guts does? Guts is saying that, and Griffith just looks like, oh, you do? Yeah. I do think about my comrades. I'm not who I used to be. Yeah, but I think he does, but it's more like he still just kind of does whatever. And Griffith's kind of smiling, like, yeah, you grow up, and then he remembers the fight. So I remember 3 years ago, the duel that decided you would join the Band of the Hawk instead of wandering battlefields. That fight was enjoyable. It was how fights should be. Yeah. 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 He looks so wistful here, smiling. It's a fond memory. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Come on, let's go. The wine's all about you this time. Oh, so you're drinking wine now, I guess. And then it says... Guts apologizes, and no, you don't have to. Oh, see here, it says, even that part of you is part of my plan. Yeah, I think I said that already. That he basically works around Guts. Oh, I wonder if it's the case even now. Like, probably is. So Griffith walks away. And, okay, big, the hell is this, a chapel? Don't know. So this is utterly unprecedented, a commoner attaining the title of knighthood. I don't think it is. Oh, well, I mean, I know it's Midland, but I'm pretty sure on planet Earth there have been, commoners attaining knighthood. Pretty sure there have been. And court ranking at that. Yeah, well... What on earth is the king thinking? Well, he's thinking of properly rewarding someone who is actually very good at what he does. It's called merit. And yeah, they displayed much merit. Yeah, that's pretty much what it's about. Yeah, that's a good thing. And some people actually did rule like that. Like, they didn't care about your bloodline or your lineage, or they cared about merit. And that's what this king here is doing. At least in this case. So what of this stupid bunch of rabble? Without war, mercenaries would be nothing more than thieves. Pretty much because they'd have to be. What else they gonna do, stupid? Yeah, well, they could, like, join armies, but most of them were in armies. And if they were thieving, it's because they weren't paid, silly. But it doesn't change the fact that the Band of the Hawk is real. Without them, I wonder how you would fare. Yeah, they see, these people just don't want to give credit where it's due. They're assholes. And here's the king. This is in the name of God and the Spirit, I bestow the status of knight upon thee. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it's unprecedented on planet Earth, but whatever. Anyway, but in the face of this, we cannot afford to remain idle. No shit, Sherlock. Certainly we must not make light of their battlefield exploits. No shit, Sherlock. It's only a matter of time before he makes his move. Oh, move, huh? To do what exactly? It says, be valiant, with all due courtesy. He just looks kind of solemn here, but then again, what's he supposed to look like? As well as faithfulness. And the rest of the Hawk looks happy. And then Corcus is thinking, now that we have distinguished ourselves in battle, even the court officials have no choice but to recognize our power. And I think they do, it's just in not a good light. It ain't just knight status. Griffith's a viscount now. A viscount? Is that like someone under a count? I have no idea. This means we can say bye-bye to being wretched mercenaries and join the regular army. Yeah, looks like it. If you know that, then watch your tongue, Corcus. This is a formal ceremony. Yeah, Casca's got that right. Yeah, she's being realistic. Oh boy, but Casca's basically making it clear that if you cause trouble, it causes trouble for Griffith, which is unfortunate. And Corcus is just, you're more strict than my old lady. Yeah, in fact, good that did, and Casca's displeased. And hey, ceremony, remember? And then this asshole's like, blasted bumpkin. Never mind, of course, that the bumpkins basically helped you out a great deal when they really didn't have to. They don't have to do anything. They could have just as easily fought for Tudor, and then you guys would be fucked. Ha ha ha. No, Guts has gone off on his own. Oh damn. Guts is, yeah, he just doesn't give a shit about the ceremonies. And Griffith is now kissing the sword of the king, with most of the nobles not being particularly happy. Well, where the fuck were you guys, huh? Oh, Griffith's waving. And Guts is, he's just kind of has his sword, and that's it. And that's the end of A Wind of Swords. Yay.